Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cavaliers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will... the attack first. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage.
Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. He's got his man, makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to those situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting it.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
There's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get, at minimum, tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Finds a crease at the 20. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Virginia's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Finds his tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Completes the shuffle pass. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Scanning the field, it's Fitzpatrick. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. It's caught. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Here's the handoff. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Defense in press coverage. The run from the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. They'll go with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen.
Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Right down the gut of the field. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Well, just a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove your...
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cavalier! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will give them the lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Dumps it off in the flats. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Across the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Off play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 45. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Nice to keep running. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They're working that left side. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Turning it on!
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River Rivalry. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Off-play action on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set stare downfield and try and pick this team.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be up.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Look at the big fella roll. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The defense putting points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Finds a man on the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Offense in a bunch formation. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here we go. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Back has it. Complete on the shuffle. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make